Hi guys, just an update as to how I'm doing. Those who watched my vlog last week will know I've hurt my ankle again. I wouldn't say it's any better, but I'm allowed to walk on it. Or I've got to use, if I'm walking long ways, if I'm hobbling around the house, I can get around without crutches. If I go outside, I've got to use crutches. I think I mentioned on Wednesday when I vlogged, in my last vlog, that my back was starting to give us a bit bother. And unfortunately, I've actually got a bad back as well. My back's actually bad again, so I'm having to wear. They've given us a new lumbar brace at the hospital to try out, and they said we'll try that for a couple of days, maybe a week, see how that goes. If that doesn't improve, we're going to get us a one where your shoulders and all that go into it to try and see how that goes. Everything else is doing alright. My knee's still doing okay. It's still, as I say, it's still a bit stiff. It was acting up a bit on Saturday. It was a bit achy on Saturday, so I have to I put a bit of a support. I put one of my lightweight supports on, and when I went out and I was hobbling around with that, and it sort of helped. And yesterday it was alright. Today is alright. Yet again, it is only the morning, and my foot's still very painful. And as I said on Wednesday, it's not as painful as it was the last time I done it, but it is quite painful. It's not the most comfortable thing I've worn. It's more having the walking boots on. I will say it is more comfortable than wearing a plaster cast, and which I've worn in the past. Sorry, went off there. But it's doing reasonably well. I was at the hospital first thing this morning, for my foot actually, but checked me back out as well. My back's no better than it was actually, but it's not been a week yet. My back, as I say, was aching last Wednesday, and last Thursday I got up, it was like quite painful, but not too bad. And by the Thursday afternoon, I was in quite a lot of pain with it, and I had to go back to the hospital on Thursday anyway for my foot. And I mentioned about, and then when I went in, he says, seemed to be having a bit of trouble getting around there, and I said, oh, my back's giving us drip. And he had a look at it, he thinks it's just he thinks I've strained something. And he also thinks like the sciatica is acting up a bit. So that's how things are. I'm still, as I've said, using the crutches. I can get around a little bit in the house without them. I just have to take me time to do it. Still got my walking boots on, which I'll show you. I was wearing a lumbar support, which I'll show you. First of all, I'll show you how I'm getting around. First with the crutches, then without. As you can see, that's my walking boot on, and neither my knees are bothering us. My left knee today, my left knee was bothering us on Saturday, but today it's alright. So I'm beginning to think I'm joined at the hip with these. I seem to be using them more and more all the time. I can't actually walk on the ankle. I do actually get around a bit quicker when I'm using them, and I'll show you getting around without them. So I'll show you my lumbar support. It's got all stays in around here, and it's like a double like fastening. That is actually very painful. To be honest, my foot's painful, but my back's more painful. The pain, obviously I'm on painkillers, they are helping. As to how long I've got to wear my lumbar support or and my foot, my walking boots, sorry, I don't know. Hopefully not too long. I've, the supermarket chain I work for is making managers redundant because they've got too many sort of management level jobs, and I've decided actually to take redundancy. Don't get us wrong, I love the job. I've really enjoyed working there, but the amount of time I've had off with my knees and my foot and my back. Normally I'm not really on the sick much with my back actually, I normally can get away with it. But also with having the heart, well, the two heart attacks this year, well, two angina attacks this year, I'm finding like the job is stressful, and you do what it's quite a big supermarket I manage, and I'm on people, I'm walking around a lot, and I'm starting to find it was getting a bit much. So I've decided to take um, redundancy, and see when I get on my feet what I'm going to do. I am looking at the possibility. My wife wants to open a little shop of herself, and so we're looking at the possibility of that, where she'll run like the day-to-day side of it, and I'll do like the stock ordering and the management side of things, finance side of things, which wouldn't be as much stress for me. And as I say, like my knees not going to really get any better, and I've been told I will need a knee replacement. The hoping I can go another few years, hoping I can get another 5, maybe 10 years, but not sure. But the thing is, if I trip up and injure it again, it may get to the stage where I need the operation there, and pretty much straight away. So at the moment, that's how things stand. Leon Foot guy, I hope your foot's actually getting a bit better. I know you haven't bothered with it again last week. I think we pretty much got injured roughly about the same time. Ryan Fernandez, I know in one of your vlog last Wednesday, I think it was, you mentioned the ankle had been giving you bother again. I hope it's settled down again. I know you're not keen on having an operation. I can understand that. I don't particularly want to have my knee replaced, because it would restrict to a degree what I can do. But there is good supports out there. It would maybe be worthwhile you getting a walking boot and using that when your ankle's giving you bother, and resting up when it's flaring up is a good thing. So I hope it's settled down again, and you sort of pretty much back to doing. I know you love your skating and that. I've never really been into skating, but sports like football I love. I have even played a bit basketball myself. When I was younger, I used to play a little bit, just like in a group of friends. I haven't played for quite a few years because of my knees. I found the basketball absolutely crippled my knees in the days where I could manage football okay. Now, I think if I tried to play basketball, I'd end up on the ground, writhing in agony with my knees. Well, at the moment, I definitely couldn't do it because of my foot and my back, but that's how things stand. Sorry. I hope everyone out there is doing okay, and I will post when I have anything to post. Thank you very much.